Okay. So in the previous sessions, we had started this model with the methods like first method is Gauss elimination method. Second method was discussed as Gauss Jordan elimination method. Gauss Jordan elimination method is just the extension process of the Gauss elimination method. There you need to create a matrix, the given augmented matrix, at least part of the matrix should be converted into the form like IM. Okay, that means 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. If it is converted into that form, very directly we can able to say the answer x equal to what, y equal to what, z equal to what. Okay, so this method is called specifically named as Gauss-Jordan elimination method. Okay, in Gauss-Jordan elimination method is a like a sub method of the Gauss elimination method will be involved there in that Gauss-Jordan itself. Okay, now we can enter into discuss another topic of this model, that is inverse. Okay, if you refer the syllabus, there it was given the next topic as finding an inverse of the matrix. Okay, finding the inverse of the matrix. So 1 minute. Yeah, let me show the 1 minute. 1 minute. Okay. Yes. So this is the syllabus. So in which we are completed up to Gauss elimination and then Gauss Jordan. Okay. Next, we can enter into discuss about inverse matrix. Okay. In that, actually, elementary matrices will be discussed later because it is quite related with the previous method. So I have skipped those elementary matrices concept. Now I can directly get into the topic inverse matrix. Okay, fine. Very easy. So please listen. See here, in your schoolings, like if suppose if matrix was the in your mass like a part of that chapter means, definitely you would have gone through the method is finding inverse. Okay, so there you are involved the pattern like 1 by determinant of A into adjoint of A. That was the formula you have discussed so far. Okay, now in this model, we are going to use the uh, property what we have already learnt in our schoolings. That property is nothing but A inverse equal to A inverse A equal to. Can anyone try to say the answer?
Identity
Identity
matrix.
matrix.
Identity matrix. Okay. By keeping this theorem as the base, we are going to determine here inverse matrix. You are not allowed to follow this method. Okay. You have to use this theorem property and then by which you can easily derive the A inverse. How the way it can be determined. Okay. Just I can consider my A inverse as B. Just assumption AB equal to BA equal to I. Okay, in that case, listen carefully. In that case, then B will be the inverse of the matrix A. B will be the inverse of the matrix. So we are going to apply this property. So we are going to determine what is that B. That means what is that A inverse. So how the way it can be determined. This is the procedure. Don't worry about it. I'll quickly complete this by saying the outline to complete this problem. You will yourself get the idea to complete this problem in easier manner. Okay. See, first, whatever may be the matrix dimension can be provided to you. Listen carefully. Next, you have to transform that matrix into the form IN. You have to write in an augmented manner by adding that identity matrix as a second part. Okay, I'll show that. Next, you have to further proceed for that augmented matrix, that same procedure of Gauss elimination method, or you can consider like Gauss-Jordan elimination method also. So once if you have proceeded, that step means finally it will be transformed the positions, like in will come as the first, this matrix will be renamed as B. That means that will not be the same of elements of A, so that I am just keeping another name of that matrix as B. Okay, what is my B? That is my question. Okay, so here B is the inverse of the matrix. I'll quickly solve this problem so you will get an idea of this. Okay, see here we can keep this problem. So here it is given like 1 minute. So I'm going to write the augmented matrix of I3. Okay, this is the augmented matrix. So I can simply write in the form like 1 2 3 3 sorry 2 3 5 1 0 2. So next, so I can add 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. My ultimate task is assigned here. This I3 should be transformed the position to the front. Okay, then this matrix will be moved to the second part. Such matrix, after transforming process, the second part of the matrix will be the inverse matrix. Okay, by using that property. I hope you can understand that. So now I can follow the same reduced row echelon form procedure. So R2 gives R2 minus 2R1. So 1 2 3 1 0 0. So anyone can please try to say the answers quickly. 0. Next.
minus 1,
Minus 1.
Minus 1.
minus 1,
Minus 1.
Minus 1.
minus 2,
Minus 2.
1 0 0.
Thank you. Next. R3 gives, that is easier process. R3 minus R1. So 0, minus 2, minus 1. Please correct me if I am writing any negative signs or wrong entries. Okay. Next 0, 1. Okay. After this, still there is a pending part to convert that echelon form. So I don't want to disturb the row 1. So 1 0 0 0 minus 1 minus 1 minus 2 1 0. In R3 I can apply the rule like R3 minus 2 R2. Okay, so yeah, 0 0, then
1,
1. Next, I think 3.
yes,
Next,
minus 2,
1.
1,
Okay. Next, so my part is assigned there, like listen carefully. My part is assigned here to convert the first half into the form like 1. So 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. So can you please guess what is the method of that? Already we are discussed about that. Anyone can connect that name of that? One Gauss-Jordan method.
Jordan.
Very good. So you have to extend the process of Gauss-Jordan elimination. So that which, so first I can write like R2 gives R2 into minus 1. Okay. So 1 2 3 1 0 0 0 1 1 2 minus 1 0. Next 0 0 1 3 minus 2 1. Okay. Next. So here I can use the rule like in R2. So I don't want to disturb the R1. So I can keep the elements as it is same. Next, in R2, what rule I can apply here? Any guess? R2?
R2 minus R3.
R2 minus R3.
Very good. R2 minus R3. 0, 1, 0, 2 minus 3, 1, minus 1, so plus 1, minus 1. Next, R3 remains same. Okay. So rest of the procedure. So here, in R1, what rule I can apply? Anyone?
R1 minus 2R2
2R2
minus
3R3.
3R.
R1 minus
2R2
2R2.
minus 3RT.
Okay. So here 1, then
0 0 0 0
here
minus 6
Minus 6.
thank you. Next
plus 4 plus 1
Plus 1.
okay. Next. So I think there is no disturbed in that second part. 0 0 1 3 minus 2 1. Okay. So now it is converted into the well perfect form of that. This is actually I3 augmented matrix with B. So what is that B? That is my question. So here A inverse equal to B equal to, that is minus 6 4 1 minus 1 1 minus 1 3 minus 2 1. Okay, that's it. So here whatever may be the element number can provide to you, that doesn't matter. Okay, simply they can even give the size of 4 by 4 also. Okay, so you have to follow the procedure. First step is you have to create in the form augmentation with identity matrix. Okay, then with the size, same size. Okay, I4 means I4 you can add like 1 0 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 0 1 0, then final one is 0 0 0 1. Okay, so then you can further apply the same procedure of Gauss-Jordan method until get the first part of the augmentation matrix will be in the same identity matrix. After that, second part will be called as your inverse matrix. So I hope you are cleared on this. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
So in this related hint they are given. Okay, if it is required, you can please go through that. Otherwise, not an issue. So here I'll say about the elementary matrices and its definitions. Okay, later in the next class. Okay, so this is the procedure. So I'm just giving the problems for your practice sake. So please, you can try to solve these two problems. Then only you can get the idea. See here, there are multiple number of online sources are available to check your answers whether it is correct or not. Okay, after solving these problems by using the procedure of what we had discussed in the previous slide, so simply you can, if you feed those entries in online, you can cross check whether we have got the answer correctly or not. Okay, please, you can follow the practice problems, otherwise it will not be easier for you. Okay, because in this model it will be completed very soon. Like there is no other complicated methods are given on this model 1. Very easily you can predict, either it can come from Gauss-Jordan and then remaining part maybe LU factorization, or because these will be the worthy to ask as a single 10 mark. In that case, unless you have to follow the proper practice problem, you could not proceed while the exam time comes. Okay, so however it you can you have to solve more number of practice problems. It's my humble request. I usually provide this request to in all the semesters also what I had in the previous semester. So please, you can follow the practice problems. So if there is any doubt up to this, you can please ask me. Okay, 1 minute. I am sharing the attendance link. Please stay connected.